I was sick and tired of the networking scene. I didn't want to get into networking again. Don't make the mistake I nearly made by not investigating this company thoroughly, because I was, after 20 years in the industry, perfectly sure that I've seen it all, and I was amazed. The digger I dug, the more truth I've got, and the more confident I became that this will be my last venture that I will attempt. In a nutshell, I went to the launch, I saw it, wrote down a whole lot of questions, came to see you, which all of them are answered to the T. And yeah, my journey has just been so excited. I can't, I get goosebumps, in the tropical paradise, just thinking about how much my life has changed and how much focus there is. I can focus on only the important things. All the necessary things has been done for you. You can just focus on the things that is important there. I was sequestrated, so I didn't have a reliable car. I couldn't afford to do this business. I didn't have the airtime. The head office to me was nearly 50 kilometers from my home, so that would mean a 90 kilometers travel back and forth. And that's a typical, you see, how am I going to do this? I'm going to do it. My spouse at the time, beautiful, lovely woman, didn't understand what I was embarking on. So I didn't have a supported spouse at the time. And yeah, if you don't have money, you don't have support, and you don't have transport, I think that's the fully justifiable things for not. But the more I looked at Viewpoint, the more I realized I've got to do it. Yes, I love my spouse to the moon and back, but what if she passes away and I have to feed myself? What if this is the thing that I want to feed myself with? So I decided if I can't convince my spouse, then I'm not fit for this business, so I went and did it. Transport, I drove with friends in the beginning, and each time I worked the plan, just make sure that you don't waste. You'll be surprised how much money you waste out of your budget, that you can actually use for if it's not building or adding to your future, why keep it in your life? See family slightly less and plow into your business, and things will even out. And that's more or less the route that I pursued, but in a short few sentences, but it was well worth it. Well, I drive a few $100,000 worth of car now. That does start and does get reverse. I don't have to park in the back of Viewpoint anymore. Yes, I have millionaire holidays. How my life has changed, my friendship has changed. I've started attracting people in my life which add. Doesn't mean necessarily you don't love the others, but spend your time where it's count for your future. For the first time in a long time, I've got a bit of self-respect, where you felt like you didn't fit in, you don't make a difference, you don't belong, you're not good enough. Viewpoint can actually assist you in that. Why? We've got perhaps the most comprehensive reward system that you'll find. It's easy to keep track where you're at the business. They do so many things for you. If somebody's watching this clip and you've ever been involved in networking, you will notice that there's a lot of stuff and other teams you still have to do for yourself. This company takes care of it. That you're not reliant on other people to do stuff. They do the training, they provide the offices, they do the support, and they make you feel like you're part of a family. So I think every South African should feel the way I feel, that I'm going somewhere and there's a future, there's a horizon. I don't know where this is going to end, but I will not be in the same place next year as this year or the year before. I see the people around me get their life changed. Everywhere in South Africa, I see people getting onto their feet, getting their life back. And to me, that is my purpose, that completes me. I'm one of those guys that believe if I help enough people to get what they want, I can have anything I want. So the purpose is, for my friends, is let me help you to get what you want. And I've got a tool that literally does that. I see it. If you stick to Viewpoint and you don't take the foot off the accelerator, but you keep on doing the activities, things pull into your realm where you can actually get your life back. And this is how I see my future change. Guys, I want you to give it everything. Even if you're sitting watching this video and you think you cannot do it, maybe you're one of those that's only in the past year or two spoke to 10 people. The reality is it's easier than you think. There are people capable of doing it. And it's just one more prospect, one more phone call. And I would challenge you to try and do it at your best. A good friend of mine once said, I don't want to hear your excuse. All I want to know is that you did everything you can to achieve it. And I'm going to throw my weight into this. And I want to take your hand and lead you and say, let's gooi everything we have into it, and then we just might make it.